Hello, welcome back to my channel, The World According to Lisa. Today I'm going to do, I'll just get this out of the way a little bit. I wanted to bring it out so I can put the perfumes on top when I finish talking about it. I'm going to do my perfume collection, and this is a cute little wooden crate that I keep up inside my wardrobe or on my bedside table, little nightstand. You can really keep it anywhere. I should have bought some more of this to stack on top of each other. It's really cute because you can then also lie it that way. I just find this is one of the options where I store my perfumes. So let's get started. This perfume, the Giorgio Armani one, I really should have mentioned in all the tags that I had done recently for one of my favourites, Armani Code. I have actually forgotten about it. So that's definitely one I should have mentioned. I'm nearly through that bottle, and this is probably my third bottle. Whenever I wear this, people always ask me what I'm wearing. In fact, it's probably the most asked one that that didn't sound right. The one that I get asked about the most. And in fact, I have another bottle that I haven't even opened yet that I got overseas. I remember coming back, so I picked this up in LA. So that was quite a few years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. So that one's definitely a big time favourite of mine, the Armani. So sticking on Armani, this is one that I thought I would try, Armani Mania. It's not really, it's probably too florally for me. I'm not going to go into the notes on each fragrance because, as we know, my pronunciations of things can be horrific. So I'm just going to go through and mention the brands and talk a little bit about why I like them. So the next one is the Terry Mugler Angel. So this one brings back a lot of memories to me. When I was 21, I went to Paris for the first time, and so that was a long time ago. This perfume had just come out there, and it took probably about another 3 years to come out in Australia, 3 to 4 years to come out into Australia from when I got it. So I was wearing this for a very, very long time before it was here, and that's very rare nowadays, and impossible to do really, to wear a fragrance. So everyone knows the Terry Mugler. You really have to be in the mood for this fragrance. I just love the bottle. I think both of these were gifts. I know one was, but I can't remember how I got the other one. I always used to say, and I still believe in this, a girl should never buy her own perfume or lingerie, like pretty lingerie. I probably don't so much, believe that. Now, I do believe with perfume, so I always buy my daughter perfume and flowers. I just think it's a really sweet thing to do. Definitely perfume. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned like that. I just think perfume is a nice gift to receive from your boyfriend or husband or loved one, a man. I don't know, it's probably not very modern day. But anyway, so that's the Terry Mugler. So the next one I'm going to talk about, because then I'm going to talk about all the fragrances that I keep over there. So let's now talk about this little favourite, the Agent Provocateur. Again, this took a long time to come into Australia. This one is ceramic case, absolutely beautiful smell. Also, once again, so it's porcelain. Sorry, it's porcelain, it's not ceramic. You have to be in the mood for this one. It's English, the fragrance house. They have a lingerie as well, which is what they're famous for, which I bought a lot of in LA. I bought the candle there as well. These get a bit dusty. Sorry. This is a spectacular fragrance. Once again, very, very strong, strong fragrance, that one. Okay, there's no real order to this. Oh, I've got this little one. Yes, I've got two of those. Nice little backup. I have the body lotion in that as well, which was a gift. So this is the Body Glamour Sauce. I don't know why they call it that, but you get the message. Then I have, they branch off and they do probably about 8 different versions of this fragrance now. I have a little one called the Patel Nior. So this is a bit softer and it's got beautiful little detailing on the bottle. And I tend to have moved on then to buying the smaller bottles. And that's the lid. So this little chain here is the lid, which is quite interesting, isn't it? Okie doke. So the next one, this one here is quite understated in the sense like it's not, you know, it's not very common. Like, you know, you can't walk into Priceline and get this fragrance. This is by Dip and Teak. It's lovely fragrance, hence why it's got the little coil there, kind of to encourage like the candle, you know, the candle burning. This fragrance is also another strong fragrance. It's number 34. I don't wear this a lot. It does remind me a lot of the Dip and Teak candles. I don't know, you can just tell that's Dip and Teak. So that's that one. Let's talk about, I don't know why these are so dusty when they've been in the cupboard. Let's talk about the Prada Candy. Can't remember where I got this. I think I got it on the way back duty free from Jakarta last year. Yeah, so I'm going to smell, I can't remember even how to undo the lid. That's weird. Oh, like that. Okay, so I haven't used this one a lot, obviously, you can tell. And they say you shouldn't dab, you should never rub a fragrance. You should put it on your pulse points, pulse points, and then you should not dab it. And you should put it, you know, there's 2 here, there, here. I've always put a bit in my hair. I pretty much put it all over myself. I spritz throughout the day. This one, you know, being the candy, I don't use it a lot. I haven't used it a lot. I don't know why. You know, every girl, you get too many fragrances, don't you? So that's that one there. This is a lovely one, the Jo Malone. So the Jo Malone, the Candle House, I think they started with candles. Don't quote me on that. It's obviously an English company. I love this one. It's the Red Roses cologne. I just wanted the small bottle. This is nearly one, in fact, I think it is the most expensive one that they have in their collection, the roses. Obviously, real rose ingredients or rose oil is an expensive ingredient for a fragrance house. I have had someone tell me it smelled like a toilet spray, so that kind of turned me off it a bit, but I'm still going to keep wearing it. I don't care. Okay, the next one is the Balenciaga. This was, I kind of got caught up in, you know, which you do with fragrances, caught up in the, you know, the whole world of getting the latest one. It can be it's like getting the latest magazine. You know, do you need it? I don't know. Do you have like a pile of magazines? Yes. So this one I definitely, I don't use a lot, to be honest. I love having it though. You can get all different styles in this now. So obviously the design house Balenciaga jumped on the bandwagon of having a fragrance. Okay, so that's that one. The next one, I definitely, same story. I got this overseas. It's always nice to get a fragrance. I got a little one, thank God, because I've hardly used it. It is the Black Opium by YSL. I got this one in Paris. It had just come out. I kind of expected more from this, I'll be honest. I probably had too higher expectations. Look, it's beautiful. It doesn't have the staying power as some of my more expensive ones do. You know, some of the ones that are over there. So, I mean, it's a nice gift. It's a cute little size. I think it's just the 30 ml. I wouldn't repurchase this again in any shape or form, to be honest. The next one, again, I must have purchased these two fragrances in Paris. Which is funny because I can get these here. I didn't purchase anything that I really can't get. Sorry about my tattoo there. Yeah, so this one is the Givenchy, or Givenchy, however you like to say. I say Givenchy. This is the Dahlia Divine. It's a beautiful bottle, and it's actually a really lovely fragrance. I should really know the notes in this one. Yeah, I do like this one. I should use this one more. I might start using it more. Okay. This one is the Hermes Kelly. And I got it, well, obviously we all know why. My daughter's name is Kelly. I wanted to get, it has a little lock there, which, you know, Hermes is famous for. It's not my favourite fragrance. I think you turn it and spray it. Oh, yeah, you turn it, push this down and spray it like that. So that's pretty. It's not my favourite. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know how to explain it. I probably just got this one for the bottle. I think I was buying some scarves in at Hermes or my bracelet, and you get caught up in the moment with fragrances, very much so. So that's the Hermes one. This last one I'm just going to mention because it simply is in my collection, because a lot of my fragrances, you know, I don't know if we all did this, you tend to give them away, you get sick of them, you're not using them, you change your mind. It's a bit like fashion. They are disposable. Some people, like my friend Laura, has the one fragrance for how many years, you know, which is amazing. You know, I admire that. Hers is Chanel No. 5, and she sent me some, which we'll get to later. But for me, yeah, it's a bit like fragrances, a bit like boyfriends to me, you know. You need to change them occasionally, you get sick of them, you know, they might go off, they might go stale, they have a lifespan, might be short, might be long. So this one, the Lady Billionaire, Lady Millionaire, I don't know how or why I bought this. It is a nice fragrance. It's a very cute bottle. It got a lot of press, and I think that's why I got it. Lucky I just got the small one. I mean, I have used half of it, so it couldn't have been that revolting. And it's a cute bottle. So yeah, it's like a diamond kind of bottle. So, okay, so let's move on to these ones now. This one is just absolutely divine. You will all recognise this, the Coco Chanel, Coco Nior. I absolutely adore the history behind this bottle of perfume. I adore everything about it. I would love a bigger bottle. This was my first time I bought this. It's quite strong. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, it's just the history behind, you know, Gabrielle Chanel and how she started her fragrances. She really was the pioneer in not only fashion but in fragrances and in leather goods, really. There is really nothing compares to her in particular when she started her fragrances, and her history behind, you know, where she came up with the names and the reasons and the bottles, you know, what they're made out of, just everything. So, you know, the crystal lids, you know, it's just spectacular. So that is definitely a favourite. It's only a little bottle. It's 50 ml. And I would like to collect the little one, which is the essence of it. Yeah, I just love the little bottles. Okay, so that's that one. I will turn this around and show you. I might actually, it's quite heavy. What it is a glass little thing that I keep near my front door. It's incredibly heavy actually. And I keep candles on there, and I keep my fragrances that I'm using at the time. which I just love. I love having this. Alright, has my little clogs on here that Sarah got me. Okay, let's stay on the fragrance. Let's keep on with Chanel. So this is my Chanel Beige. This is the only size these collections come in. Yeah, I got this one in a very nice way, actually. I bought from the Chanel boutique for a very big birthday the leather binder, the calf skin leather binder. Not sure if I told this story before on YouTube, my YouTube channel. Probably have. And I bought it for, you know, a big birthday. The refills never came. I waited like 3 months for the refills, never came. I got very upset. It was a very it was an investment price, this diary. It was something you'd have for a lifetime and then hand down. It was a larger size. I think it was like A5. So anyway, it never came. I got really upset. I don't know why. You know, sometimes you get a little bit out of reach with things and you just think, oh, I shouldn't be so upset over that. It's just a diary. But when you pay that amount, and it was for a very big birthday celebration that I was buying for myself, it was very sentimental. So anyway, the beautiful manager in there ended up giving me my money back for the item, and I went and got the Louis Vuitton one, medium size agenda. But she couriered out a gift for me and she let me choose any fragrance that I wanted. You know, obviously this is amazing customer service. And I chose that one. She helped me choose it. I didn't want to take it. I said, you know, don't worry, you don't have to do that. But she was just so lovely and we got along so well. And I'd bought a lot of things off her, but I'm not buying the clothing. I'm not definitely their best customer. I think it's really how you treat people. And she's had this personally couriered out to me, so it's incredibly sentimental. And yeah, so I do love it. I love the beige. So it's a bit of a long story, but I love it. Okay. Now, my newest little addition, how cute is this bottle, is the Chanel No. 5. And this was given to me by Have Louis Will Travel, which is a fantastic name. She's also a fellow YouTuber and she's on Instagram. This is her favourite fragrance. I think it's the only fragrance she owns. She's been wearing it all of her adult life. And we just recently did a swap where she spoiled me rotten. And the very first thing I opened up, I keep my new camera in this bag, was this bag, and it's just a few samples on it. I'm thinking, oh, that's nice, you know. She's collected some samples. You know, you always get given extra samples at places, and she's collected them all and put them in here for me. Isn't that smart? Anyway, I open up the bag, and inside is this with a body lotion and a body soap, I think, something like that. My little white containers, I should have them here. And I nearly died. Like, it was just so beautiful. She said she would send me some, and I said, look, you know, I would love that, but I don't want you to part with any of your bottles, like, you know. But anyway, yeah, so I've been wearing this nearly every day actually because I might put on 2 or 3 different fragrances in a day. When I come home, I'll put some more on, go back out, I'll put some more, you know, different fragrances. Different mood you're in. So that's how I got that stunning little number. Next one I want to talk about is the Burberry Body. And I want to try the fragrance that Trina Lever's just got. I wonder if this is it. I get a bit confused. When I was in Paris, I bought a Burberry, what did I buy? Oh, my very first Burberry scarf. And when they put the ribbon on the bag, they spray the ribbon with perfume. And I should have asked what the fragrance was, because then I went away. I kept the ribbon and I was always trying to, you know, go back and find it. But Trina got it from her husband. I think it was for Christmas, actually. And I'm not sure if it's the body one. I need to ask her again. So I'm wearing my hair straight and I tend to fiddle with it more. So Yeah, her one has her initials on it, which I saw that option. I do love this one. I get a lot of compliments on this one. It's good travel size. Once again, it's only a 35 ml. I would recommend that. I quite like that. So it's on my little tray that I'm using at the moment. The next one I had to pull out in honour of my new Dior, my Miss Dior little bag. So this is a Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, and it's quite complicated. When you go in to, you know, purchase a product, a fragrance, there are so many now in the collection of different, like you can go and say, I want a Dior perfume. So you could go into the counter and they could have like 20. I wouldn't be surprised if there were like 15 different Dior fragrances. Well, I know that definitely is the case with Chanel. So it does get confusing. I know my sister really loves this one. I just purchased a smaller bottle. Again, I do like it. I'm not sure if it stays on that long for me. I'm not sure if it suits my body smell or if it lingers. It tends to not be strong enough for me. But the bottle is just adorable, and the history again behind this fragrance is fascinating. Okay, so the next one I did mention in the tag I did by Lynette Bennett. This fragrance, it's so hard to pronounce the name. So I'm not even going to try because I'm tired of being picked on for my pronunciations. So you can see that wood, it's actually wood, the lid, yeah. And this one has opium in it. It's very interesting. It's called Black Afghano. And it's quite interesting. This guy that is behind this fragrance house, he started it and he crosses over borders to get different ingredients for his fragrances. It is incredibly strong. It's not, like I said in the last time I talked about this fragrance, it's not for the faint-hearted. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it. You can Google his name. It's Nasamato. That's it there. There's about, I'd say 6 in the collection. I'm not sure, but they are lovely. It's a gorgeous bottle. Okay, so the last 2 full-size bottles that I want to talk about is this brand, which is available at Mecca, and it's available at some different high-end, I'd say high-end. I don't think Sephora has it in America. Probably something like Bloomingdale's would have it. Harrods would definitely have it. It's French. Okay, so it's called Bordeaux. That's it there. And this one is their most popular one, Belle d'Afrique. So I have the smaller bottles. This is absolutely stunning. When I put this on and then I go into I love the magnetic bit of it. When I put this on and go into the lift, I will get, if there's anyone else in the lift, so many compliments on it. I'm halfway through this bottle. I will definitely be replacing it. I just love the packaging. They also come in candles. They also come in a little tube, like a little one you can put in your purse, which I found out, I thought it was a spray, but it's actually oil roll-on. So I'm not sure how that would last on my skin. They're not cheap. They're kind of like the high end. So this one's Flower Head. Oh, I just love it. I haven't had this one for as long. And there's another one I want to get in this collection called Gypsy Water. So yeah, I'm just really in love with these at the moment. Love the packaging. So now I found this little thing which has all these kind of refills, which I kind of forget I have in the end. So this one I think I must have got on the same trip to LA. I bought like a 3 little purse per spray of the Agent Provocateur with the porcelain things. I might give my sister one of those. Then there's the Gucci Guilty, which I have had many bottles of before. And this is in, oh, there's so much of it. This is in this vaporizing thing. So it's like the Chanel one that everyone's into at the moment, where you twist it down and then you spritz it. You know, you get in there and you replace it with these. Oh, did I just break that? I don't know. So, yep, that's those. I've got 3 of those. Probably good for traveling. I don't know why I stopped using that. Gucci Guilty. I did go through a few bottles of that, you know, more in my 30s. Probably over the smell of it now. There's this little bullet thing. Juliet Has a Gun. I kind of jumped on this bandwagon long before it became really popular, and now I'm kind of over that. It's not my... It's also a bullet. Not sure where I got that. But that's it. So that is my entire fragrance collection. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I don't think I butchered too many of the names of the fragrances. I don't think I did. I don't know, did I? So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing everyone else's collection on here, my friends' collection of their fragrances. I think I got all of, I tried to include everything but my daughter's. So it was quite fun to pull everything out and have a look at what I've got. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.